reforming how we deliver infrastructure across our economy, making critical infrastructure accelerated through the planning process, bringing through emergency powers, but also rebalancing regulation and trying to streamline a lot of the processes, some of the approval processes which exist in the Irish state. Some of them are excessive.
Minister, you've spoken at length about the need to deregulate, but of course it's your government that has brought in those regulations over the last decade or more. It's not something that just materialised out of thin air. So is the government's new plan not effectively to undo its old plan and to cut all of the regulations that you people like yourself have brought in over the last number of years?
Well, we've many fragmented systems and processes, and we have many regulators, and some of the measures that were taken at a particular point of time were obviously introduced for good reason, but the overlapping siloed nature of many regulations within the Irish economy is slowing delivery, and we need to rebalance regulation in terms of infrastructure delivery, but also to build growth and prosperity for the future. There has to be a better balance. And
I'm sorry, Minister. Who set up those regulators, though? Of course, it was the government that created these state agencies that we are now telling us is the source of the problem when it comes to this issue. So, is the government not culpable for that?
Well, in certain instances, certain regulations were introduced for good reason, but the operation of those regulations may have developed or evolved in a different way than maybe was intended at the time. And I think the overlapping nature of the scale of regulation and the number of regulators has created maybe risk aversion and has slowed delivery. So
is the government responsible for that, would you say?
Obviously every government is responsible for measures it took in the past, but I think it's looking at all of these in the round. It's not any single regulator or single regulation. The whole quantum of what and the global scale of these has created systems that are too slow, and looking at them in the round and simplifying them and rebalancing the level of regulation, I think is critical to place speed at the centre of how we deliver infrastructure for the Irish economy.
And did the Metro play a role in all of this?
Well, all the critical